Hi out there, all you cool cats and kittens. Day here, bringing you another episode of my Famicom Detective Club, the Missing Heir Let's Play. I don't know, I kind of like doing that voice. There's no way I could do it long term though. So anyways, we're going to play some more Famicom Detective Club, where Kiku was someone who died of heart trouble, but now we have a real murder on our hands. And the person murdered is our very own Kanji, who was pretty much in control of the whole corporation, the Ayashiro Corporation. So there are some things that I know for sure will give us a lot more information than what we currently have so far. The main one being Akane. She knows a lot. There is no way Akane doesn't. Akane probably knows even what happened in the storage. And I don't know if she was threatened. She might have been threatened. Because for the most part, all she says is, I don't know anything. And I feel like she knows a lot more than she's letting on. And this even includes back to Kiku. She probably knows what's happening to all of these people. And so we did get a chance to speak to Jiro, who was the brother, or is the brother rather, he's still alive, of Azusa and Kanji. So we did get a little bit of information out of him. He was kind of quote unquote distraught about his brother's passing, so I don't know for sure if that's true, but either way it goes. We also found a key with Akira's fingerprints on it. However, the knife had no fingerprints on it, and we learned this from a police officer who remembers us and we do not remember them. So, and that's pretty much my summary. Let's see about the investigation summary. And I know that kind of went on a little too long. It's just that I like trying to see how much I remember versus how much the game gives me, which will be right about now. So we're going to hop into where I left off. I would like to review the plot, and I have to read fast because it goes fast. During your investigation into the death of Kiku, the chairwoman of Ayashiro Corporation, you hear on TV that Kanji Ayashiro has been found dead at the Ayashiro home. You rush to the scene of the crime and find a key on the ground next to Kanji's body in the storage area. The storage hadn't been used for a long time, so the key had been in Kiku's favorite tobacco case. Multiple antiques kept in storage have apparently vanished. The tobacco case itself has been missing since the day Kiku died. And I was thinking that the case that I have found on the storage room shelf might have been that tobacco case. But however, maybe I'm completely wrong about that. I just feel like the fact that I was able to examine that particular case, it has to be relevant in some way. Of course, not everything will be, but I don't know. It wasn't dirty. It didn't have like dust on it. So that alone kind of made me feel like there might be more to it than just the bare minimum. So, okay, we were here. Ooh, I don't really remember. Were we about to travel somewhere? That's not good. Because, yeah, our darling Akane ran away. Can try to call her. Let's try calling Akira. There's no way he'll be here. Yeah, why would he be here? He's definitely going to be the prime time suspect. She doesn't seem to be nearby. She probably went back to her room. Zenzo's in the other room. I'm just trying some things. Okay, so I obviously still have to speak to Zenzo, which I did. I thought I finished that up first.
An arrest warrant for Sir Akira. I don't believe it. This must be some kind of mistake.
Let's try talking about Akira.
No, it can't be Sir Akira. I haven't seen him since that day. He used to visit Mistress Kiku in her room from time to time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wasn't sure if I wanted to even doubt Akira in the first place. So, what? Is there anything more you know? Is there anything else you noticed?
No, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, except I know that this matters more to you.
Come to think of it, when Mistress Kiku passed, the tobacco case was already gone. I'm sure of it.
The tobacco case was already missing. And why are you so positive about that, Zenzo? You noticed it was missing out of Kiku's room? Yeah, I'm totally convinced that they had a fling going on. I know they probably didn't, but it just feels like that's a good logic to have right now. I have checked
to be completely sure, but there are indeed a few antiques missing. It must have been a theft. Sir Akira, the murderer. I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
That just reminds me of Danganronpa. That one little bear, I forgot her name. Right now, she just kept saying that. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. Anyways, this is a different time and place. A person's alibi can usually be determined based on their actions at the time of the estimated time of death, but your statement seems to contradict the currently given time frame. It's very important, so let me ask you once more. The door to the storage was locked, right? Okay.
Yes, at that time it was definitely locked. I'm sure of it.
And this is between 11 p.m. and 12 a.m. Okay, I actually wrote that down already too. Not that I think I pretty much got a good grasp of remembering that part. What's the meaning of this contradiction? Easy. The person locked the door knowing that Zenzo would make rounds at 11 to 12. It's something that he does every single night. So therefore, it creates the contradiction in the first place. For the lock being there before or after the murder should have happened. It makes it seem like a locked room mystery when it's a lot more clean cut than that. The storage room is outside. They could have been hiding and lurking in the trees, waiting for Zenzo to finish his rounds. Then unlocked it at any point after that, just to complete what they were set out to do, which was to throw off his portion of the testimony.
Sir Kishimoto, is there really a warrant out for Sir Akira's arrest?
Yes, I'm afraid there is, even though I haven't yet to meet this guy.
Oh, I just don't know what to make of all this.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry, Zenzo.
I'm sorry, I lost my composure. I apologize.
No, you're going through a lot. It's fine, I understand.
By the way, Sir Kishimoto, Dr. Kamada said he'd like to speak with you.
Dr. Kamada? I accidentally found the right path so I can move on. So Kamada Clinic. That went a lot easier than I thought it would. Well, I'm going to see what information I can gather at Kamada Clinic.
Okay, take care, sir.
Kumada Clinic. I like hearing the insects chirping. I did try to actually change the resolution a little bit. Because I know that it was a little faded or blurry. So hopefully I fixed it. I want to say it looks a lot better. Because sometimes when I was like investigating, I'm watching what unfolds on my computer screen. However, I also have my TV on. And on my TV, the game looks amazing, but it does not translate well completely on what I'm looking at on my monitor. So, hello.
Oh, it's you. What a shock all this is, eh?
Yeah, I never expected Mr. Kanji would be murdered. I didn't either. I thought they were going to like try to string me along, just you along as the character playing a little longer with the whole Kanji could have been Kiku's murderer. Didn't expect him to die. So Mr. Zenzo told me that you wanted to speak to me.
Yes, it's about Kanji.
Alright then. We'll go about Kanji.
I observed the autopsy while you were gone. It must have been quite the surprise attack. He was stabbed directly and cleanly from the front with the knife.
Okay, so there is 2 ways they could have did it, but I guess that's going to be based on the entry level of the wound itself. They couldn't have stabbed him from behind because of how his body was positioned. Because I was going to say, they could have got him from behind, where they, were holding the knife that in that way where you could just like plunge it backwards like that. But if he knew the person, they were still able to get very close to him regardless. And if that's the case, well, it wasn't that much blood splatter anywhere, so they probably would have been clean. Plus, on top of that, they had gloves on. So all they would have to do after that is just dispose of the gloves.
I asked them to let me know the final results of the autopsy.
Thank you. Okay. Well, maybe he would.
Tobacco case? I don't know. Miss Kiku used to be a pretty heavy smoker back in the day, but when I warned her of the dangers, she quit.
Okay.
Not sure how to comment on that.
I'm just, covering my bases, sir. That's all. Okay, he was attacked from the front while the person was wearing gloves, potentially. It's just the fact that the knife was clean. They probably would not have tried to wipe down the weapon. So therefore, I can assume completely that they were wearing gloves at that point. The key had fingerprints on it, and those fingerprints belonged to Akira. That doesn't really mean anything, because I'm pretty sure Akira was able to go in and out of the storage room, which means that he probably had possession of the tobacco case that's missing, and has been missing since even before Kiku passed away.
Leave me alone, will ya? You're making me anxious. Go ask Genshin about Miss Yuri.
You just can't stop blushing. The main suspect is Akira, Kanji's son.
What? Is that so? I imagine Kanji let his guard down. It was his own son, for goodness sake.
I mean, it adds up on paper, in theory, but it doesn't add up to me.
Ah, he's the legal advisor for the Ayashiro family. I've never met him before, though.
Okay, can't ask you about Yuri. I think you told me all you could, but according to this, no, you haven't. Let me just try pressing on some more stuff. I know, and you know something more than I don't have. Okay, yeah, you keep telling me that. So that part, yeah, you don't know how to comment on that. No, I'm not even sure why I pressed on that one. Okay, maybe let me just try pressing the symbol one more time. Okay, can't talk about that. How about Akira some more?
How could someone murder their own father?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Oh yeah, the legal advisor. More information about Kanji now? No. More information about Akira? No. Okay, so now I'm at an impasse. Can I remember something? No. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do this time. I wanted to actually look at Kumada. It's Dr. Kumada. He's the only doctor in Musion Village. Can't take anything. Talk. What more can I ask about? I can't leave. He doesn't know anything. Yeah, no matter how many times. What am I supposed to do? There's not even that many more options. Yuri? Okay. I'm stuck. Okay, yeah, the legal advisor. Okay, let me just look around the room now. I have no idea what else I'm supposed to do here. The clipboard?
I can't have you snooping around. These are private clinical reports on my patients.
True. Didn't mean to pry. I'm just trying to figure out what it is I'm missing here.
You want me to take your x-ray? Well, it won't be free.
Well, I did injure myself. I'm just a little concerned.
Oh, you hurt your head, huh? I didn't really notice it before, but I don't think you need an x-ray for it.
Really? That's a relief.
But tell me, how did you get hurt? Well, I was on top of Unakami Cliff. What in the world were you doing up there? You better have a good enough reason.
What?
That cliff is a famous suicide spot. People avoid that place like the plague.
Okay, so so sometimes investigating the layout also works too. Never thought that examining the x-ray picture would help me move forward. Top of the cliff. I really wonder why I came here that day. I don't even remember coming here, and you came here with someone. I think that whoever you came here with is definitely tied deeply into this. It could be Akane. Like right now, I'm going to say Akane. I don't have anything to go on with that. It's just that she seems very skitterish. She seems very nervous. And there has to be more reasons for that. She doesn't answer any questions. She might be working with someone, and that person might have her hands tied, and she could have been forced to even try to murder Otani. And that's why this whole murder could have even been botched. Because it would have definitely been an easier kill to knock Otani towards the rocks versus towards the grass, which is why we're still here today. Yumi told me that I called her and said I was going to meet someone here. Actually, Zenzo said the same thing. He said that I got a phone call from someone and that I might obtain some valuable information. Yeah, they lured me out here. Think. Okay, remember. This feels pointless. I guess I might as well look around the surroundings. This is the top of the cliff. Seems like no one comes here because it's a suicide cliff. Okay, let's look at the ground. There's nothing special about it. Right side of the cliff. Apparently the grass where I landed is 4 to 5 meters down. That's where Amachi found me. It's interesting, why was Amachi out here too? Can I examine this side? Yeah, front of the cliff. This cliff is known to be a suicide spot. Okay. Ocean? The ocean is quiet. The ground. Ocean. More ground. Sky. What a beautiful view. I don't want to think about the beautiful view right now. I need to figure out why this even happened in the first place. Anything more here? This cliff is known to be a suicide spot. Whoa, this cliff is so high it makes me dizzy. Wait, right side of the cliff, ocean. It's interesting that we can examine the right side of the cliff, but not the left side of the cliff. I guess because for now, it has nothing to do with us. I just want to make sure that I'm not like off the edge of it. Now, can I try to remember something? This feels pointless. Well, I guess I could travel. Let's go back to Kagura Temple. Kagura Temple. So, I don't remember the name of the man who resides here. I'm going to have to write that down when I see it. Oh, wait, Genji. It starts with a G. Something like that. Genshin. Like the game. Okay.
Oh, oh, it's you. You've come to listen to the legends again.
No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here because Kanji Ayashiro was found dead yesterday.
What? Is that true? I hope they caught the culprit.
No, not yet, I'm afraid. Whoa, before we do that, I would like to ask about Akira, maybe? Nothing. Oh, whoa, what was that about? Wow, you're really not going to tell me anything now, huh? What are you thinking about, sir? Did you notice something since I last saw you?
What? No, nothing really.
Genshin is acting a little weird. Yes, even I've noticed that. Like, at first I was going to just turn tail and leave, but then I was like, no, something doesn't read right with this guy anymore. He would at least answer something about Yuri. I wonder if Miss Kiku really rose from the dead. As if.
Oh yeah. That's nothing but folklore. The villagers are just making a big fuss about it. Sorry, but I need you to leave. Now.
Are you scared of ghosts or something? Huh? Okay, then. So that's another person running away from me now. What is happening? I can't go anywhere. Excuse me. Nobody's answering. What? What am I supposed to do now? Now I'll go back to the cliff top? I might get a little stuck here. I really wonder why I came here that day. I don't even remember coming here. This feels pointless. I like it that the time is definitely different now. This is the top of the cliff. Seems like no one comes here. There was nothing for me to look at. I don't think. Sky. I wish I could, like, use my stylus or my finger or something. Let me examine the right side of the cliff again. Okay, no, that's just where Amachi found me. One more time, just in case it changed. Okay. Ground again. There's something special about it. I don't see anything shining either. Just the ocean and the ground. I know I'm examining this pretty deeply, but I want to make sure that... Oh, I'm examining the sky. The front of the cliff again. Apparently this place is a famous suicide spot. I wonder how high this cliff actually is. Okay, let's go check it out. Bam! See? If I didn't investigate more, I never would have found this.
Hey, kid! Watch what you're doing!
Old person. Whoa, you scared me. Who are you?
I'm Haikichi. I live in the village. This place is famous for suicide, so I thought you might be thinking about it.
Oh, I'm not here for that. Sorry to scare you. Okay, at least now I'm unlocked someone to speak to. Is Unakami Cliff always this deserted?
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty much the only person who comes here among the locals. Even the beach below is always empty. So if you fell accidentally, no one would notice.
Yeah, someone probably lured me here for that exact reason. Maybe that's another reason why this place is famous for suicide. That's kind of crazy that it's because it's famous for suicide that people don't come here because of the suicide, and that's why people still come here for suicide. It's a circle of life type of thing in a bad way. Okay, more information, please.
I feel like I've heard of that name, but maybe not.
No, Yuri?
Miss Yuri, isn't it? How nostalgic. And just as pretty as the lady that shows up here occasionally.
Wait. What? Just as pretty as the lady that shows up here occasionally? Do you remember something? Nope. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going down. So this place is known for suicide.
Yeah, if you jump from here, you probably faint before you hit the water, making it a painless death. That's probably why it became famous. By the way, do you know of a woman that comes to this cliff often? She's very pretty. I wonder who she is.
A woman? Yeah, he mentioned it before.
I came to find that pretty woman, but found you instead. What a shame.
Oh, I'm so sorry to disappoint. Sorry, I guess.
She probably won't show up today. I guess I should head home now.
You know anything else?
No, nothing really.
Just covering my bases. There's no one here but Haikichi. It's pointless to call someone's name. Travel to the Utsugi's office. Look at the time. I should head back to the office. I'll be going now. See, I'm starting to really think that Yuri probably, like, used to come here and cased out the area a lot. I'm back. Welcome back, Otani. Hey, I saw the news today. Can you believe the murder? Sounds like an arrest warrant was issued for the victim's son. Is this Akira guy really the murderer? That's what the police think, at least. But I feel like I need to look further into it myself to be sure. I agree. You got this. Of course, I've got your back too. To start things off, I looked into what Ayashiro Corporation is planning now that the president is dead. Now that Kanji is out of the picture, it looks like Jiro finally obtained full control of the company. Yeah, I figured that much. Jiro-hon. Yeah. And that Jiro has already started to restructure the company to his own benefit. This is a huge opportunity for him, as he had always operated before under the shadows of his predecessors. Interesting. Thanks for looking into it. Anyway, should we do the usual? So, wow. I knew this guy was literally a SOB. He does not care about the fact that his dad, well, not his dad, his brother died. He doesn't care. I don't think that he has one shred of remorseful tears for his brother's passing. He gains everything from his death, and it didn't seem close, so why would he even be super distraught over it? Kanji was found dead in the storage. The key to the storage was found with Akira's fingerprints on it. Plus, some of the antique items were missing. Akira supposedly had free access to Kiku's bedroom. The morning Kiku's body was found, the tobacco case went missing, and in it was the key to the storage. To sum it up, Akira stole the key, tried to steal antiques, but was caught, so then stabbed Kanji with a nearby knife. With a nearby knife. What was Kanji doing in the storage in the first place? I heard people really went in there, and finally, something whatever in that box. Kanji's death put Jiro in charge of Ayashiro Corporation. I couldn't talk much with him, and his attitude bugged me. I agree. I don't think he killed anyone, but he's definitely benefiting off of all this. He's definitely reaping all of the rewards, and he's just running away with it. You're right. Jiro's attitude definitely is a little odd. It's natural to think that Akira is the suspect, but... Yeah, exactly. It's natural, but I never did. It sounds like he was also at odds with Kanji, so maybe there were some rumors spreading within the company. Yeah. Kanji was found dead in the storage. The key to the storage was found with Akira's fingerprints on it, but the knife wasn't. Plus, some of the antique items were missing. Akira supposedly had free access to Kiku's bedroom. It's all just to make Akira look the most suspicious out of everyone. The morning Kiku's body was found, the tobacco case went missing along with the storage key inside. To sum it up, Akira stole the key, tried to steal antiques, but was caught, so then stabbed Kanji with a nearby knife. It just still doesn't add up when you consider the fact that... Wait, on the day the will was read, Azusa said that Akira was meeting with someone. Ayumi, can you figure out who that might have been? Sure, leave Akira to me. If Akira really stole the antiques, he must have sold them somewhere. I'll start with that. You should pay a visit to Ayashiro Corporation and get more information from Jiro. Yeah, I'll see what I can dig up. Something else I noticed. I don't think I've ever seen you wear short sleeves before, Otani. Oh yeah? Anyway, we have another long day ahead of us, so let's rest up. Okie dokie. Chapter 4, The Curse. So they're probably going to try to pin this on Kiku's ghost or something. Ayashiro Corporation. I wanted to talk to Jiro, so I came to Ayashiro Corporation, but... They wouldn't let me in since I didn't have an appointment. I guess he doesn't take sudden visitors. Not as if he wishes to speak to you anyway. I guess I'll start by interviewing the staff that pass by. I hope there's someone that'll give me a moment. Oh, I wonder if they'll talk to me. Looks like he's more interested in the pretty ladies behind the desk. Yes, may I help you? Sorry to bother you, but I'm from Usugi Detective Agency. Do you have a moment to speak with me? A detective agency? Sure, I'll answer if I can. Thank you. Do you mind telling me about Jiro Ayashiro? What's he like? He's the polar opposite of the last CEO. A really self-disciplined man. He's very level-headed, and even when the CEO passed, he barely seemed shaken at all. Surprise of no surprise is here. Why would he be shaken up? Like, okay, if I lost a relative, I'm pretty sure if a lot of people lost someone that they were supposedly close to, let's just say it that way, they would be distraught, they would be shaken up, they wouldn't be thinking about trying to push the company towards their ideals the same day of that particular person passing away. It wouldn't happen. You'll be too distraught because you cared. Jiro didn't care. I like how it was like dee-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. That was nice. So Kanji, because he was here. What awful timing. We were just about to roll out a new project. Will you tell me more about that? I heard that the CEO and the managing director were at odds with each other. Is that correct? Hey, don't say things like that. How do you expect me to respond? Honestly? Which I guess you can't really expect from a company like this, so I'm not even shocked. What will become of Ayashiro Corporation now? Now that the chairwoman and the CEO are gone, the managing director and his team will run the company. Have you noticed anything else recently that's worth mentioning? Oh, I forgot. I was helping a client. Wait, what? I really don't have the time. Okay, let me just ask you about Kiku. She was a wonderful chairwoman. I truly respected her. Okay. You're very just straight and narrow, though. He's the son of the CEO who just passed. I heard he's suspected of the crime. Oh, you wouldn't know anything. Oh, he's the consultant for this company. The executives seem to respect him. He must be really good at his job. Sorry, but our clients are waiting. I have to go. So you do know a little bit about Kanda too. He left. Okay. Is there anything else? Seems like there are clients in the lobby. Okay, let me examine them, I suppose. Customers here. Seems like the clients are talking to one another. Decorative plant. Fire hydrant. I guess that's in an okay place, if I had to say. She seems like a no-nonsense type of lady. What about the other one? Or are they both the same? She has a dignified demeanor to her. Company name sign. Ayashiro Corporation is described here. Kiku was the chairwoman and Kanji was the CEO. Okay, elevator. I can't just go in. I know. I'm just examining all the possibilities. There's an ashtray. I guess it's for the people who smoke on breaks. Alright. Fire hydrant. I have the urge to pull the alarm. I want to, but I mustn't. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. So let's not. Each of these elevators are on a different floor too. The light is very bright. Okay. Guess that's it for that. I can't really...
He doesn't answer to unexpected visitors. I can hear the clients talking to one another.
What? What am I supposed to do?
The man from earlier left.
I know. That's why I'm trying to figure out.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Okay.
But man, that was a close one for the managing director. Indeed, if the CEO plan had been carried out, I'm sure even his position as managing director would have been threatened. He must feel very grateful. To the culprit, that is. Hey, shh, not so loud.
So his position was going to be threatened. They're whispering now, so I can't hear them anymore, but I didn't know Jiro's position was in jeopardy. I knew they were at odds. Konda made it seem like he was a very trustworthy individual. But if they were at odds, I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, the employee came back. Maybe he's done with his meeting. He's receiving some sort of package. They're whispering now. Oh, the wrong person. Okay. The employee? Excuse me, can I ask you some more questions?
You're still here? I'm sorry, but I have work to do.
About the CEO and the managing director.
Hey, will you stop? What if the managing director hears us? Oh, good morning, sir.
He's here.
Good morning.
It's the man, the myth, and the legend himself.
Sir, here's the document you requested. Very good. Take it to my desk. Understood. Excuse me. Anyway, what do you want? You've no business coming here.
I'm sorry to show up like this, but I really need to talk to you.
Detective or not, you ought to be thankful that I humor you.
Oh yeah, because I know you're just the best. I also heard rumors that you and the CEO were on bad terms.
I don't know who you heard that from, but even if it were true, what are you trying to get at?
You have all the benefit, that's what I'm trying to get at. You know it, I know it. Supposedly Mr. Akira is a key suspect. What are your thoughts on that? It makes sense.
I couldn't care less what he does. It doesn't matter to me whether he was the murderer or not.
I heard you and other executives will be in charge of Ayashiro Corporation.
I don't need you getting into the company's business.
Of course not. About Mr. Kanji.
What about him? He's dead. What else can I say about it?
Wow. Wow. Jeez. Wow, he's dead. What else can I... Wow, okay. I don't know, that's just... blows me away.
You came all the way out here to ask me that? Quite the dedication you have there. I'm busy. I really don't have time for this.
On the day the reel was read, Akira was meeting someone. Was that you by any chance, Mr. Jiro?
Me? Me with Akira? No way. I have nothing to say to him. Look, I know what you're getting at. You think I convinced him to murder my brother, don't you? What a joke. You can think whatever you want, but I refuse to play along with your little detective game.
If he were able to convince his nephew to kill his uncle, to kill his dad, this whole family is just, I don't even know, flushed. This is the last time we see each other, you hear me? But if you so insist, then you had better come back with some solid evidence. That's if you can find any. Now, as you know, I'm a very busy man, and I don't have time for kids like you showing up unannounced. Was that a threat? Did he admit to literally having some kind of wrongdoing in all of this? Everything should become clear once Akira is taken into custody, but anyway, I should visit Myujin Village again today. There's still a lot of things to look into, especially trying to freaking pull Akane's mouth apart. Myujin Station. Oh wow. Myujin Station, front of the station. Huh? That's weird. A bunch of villagers are gathered here. Did something happen? Oh, Mr. Detective, this is crazy. Something horrible has happened. The villagers are claiming that they saw Miss Kiku walking around. Everyone's freaking out. What? Okay. Is it gonna be that Kiku isn't dead? I personally never seen them bury her body or anything. And this is all some kind of elaborate conspiracy to, like, get all the dirty, underhanded dealings in the family uncovered or something. Because, I mean, considering she died the night of her will being read, it could be that, like, I don't know, if she's literally buried. I'll leave it at that. I don't have enough information to go that route. So, anyways, the legend. The entire village is in a panic. They're all saying that Miss Kiku rose from the dead, just like in the legend. It's hard to write it off as just a rumor, considering someone was just murdered in this village. I mean, yes, but even you know, common sense dictates that ghosts don't exist. Oh, I was going to tell you something, but what was it? How would I know? Giving this guy a Jiminy Cricket voice right now. No, I've never heard of it. All I've heard about her is that she is a beautiful woman. Didn't get to see her, eh? Seems like you're missing out. Everyone seems to be infatuated with her. I've never heard that name. Akira? I read in the papers that this Akira guy is the suspect. The people here don't seem to buy the idea, however. Is that so? What's going on over at that mansion? That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of right now, sir. Exactly what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. And with that said, I'm going to end this here. I know this is kind of like a cliffhanger. I do want to continue the investigation, but it's going to take a little bit longer than the time I have allotted left. So I'm going to just have to take the L in trying to provide you more content today, and we'll save that for another date. So anyways, we did gather a bit more information here, but it was nothing super substantial. We're kind of at that deadlock point of the investigation. So it wasn't like we gathered anything super pivotal just yet. Just more so checking off some information we already had while also trying to gather our memories back. So anyways, hopefully next episode we'll get a little bit more into the nitty-gritty of what's actually happening here. We do still need to try to talk to Akane. Hopefully that will happen at some point. But right now, these villagers are who is going to be the main focal point. And hopefully we can figure out what's going on with supposed Kiku's spirit roaming around in this neck of the woods. So anyways, with that said, hopefully next episode will definitely be a little bit more juicier than this episode. And as always, I hope you guys have a great and wonderful and awesomely amazing day. Thanks so much for watching, as always. Bye.